Seeds of Wisdom RV and Economic Updates Monday morning, June 16, 25. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Good morning. Dinar recaps. Coinbase and Gemini secure EU MiCA licenses amid Malta-Lux clash. Two of the crypto industry's biggest names, Coinbase and Gemini, are finalizing regulatory approvals under Europe's new MiCA framework, but their divergent paths have sparked debate across the continent. With Malta's fast-tracking and Luxembourg's slower, high-standard approach, the European crypto regulatory landscape is entering a pivotal phase. Coinbase and Gemini, two roads to MiCA approval. Black Small Square. Coinbase is seeking its EU MiCA license via Luxembourg, a globally respected financial center. Black Small Square. Gemini, meanwhile, is nearing imminent approval from Malta, which has already licensed OKX and Crypto.com within weeks. Black Small Square. This divergence is testing European Union regulatory consistency, as MiCA allows member states to issue single market licenses to crypto firms. Malta's fast track raises eyebrows. Malta's rapid approval process is under scrutiny by regulators from other EU countries. Critics argue that a license shopping effect could emerge, where firms seek out the most lenient jurisdictions. Black Small Square. France's AMF warned of a regulatory race to the bottom, pointing to Malta's small regulatory staff. Black Small Square. Malta's MFSA defended its speed, saying, "Expedited processing was due to our in-depth understanding acquired over these years." Luxembourg's deliberate approach. Coinbase has taken a more measured route via Luxembourg, with its MiCA application underway for months. Black Small Square. A Coinbase representative emphasized Luxembourg's global financial credibility, calling it a high-bar, well-respected financial center. Black Small Square. The firm plans to hire over 20 new staff in Luxembourg by year-end, expanding its existing 200-person European team. MiCA faces its first real test. As the first major MiCA licenses are issued, the EU's ability to maintain regulatory uniformity is being put to the test. Black Small Square. Central Bank Governor Gabriel Makhlouf previously compared crypto to a Ponzi scheme, warning, "Most of the time when you gamble, you're actually losing." Black Small Square. ESMA is now examining Malta's process closely, with a report to be shared among member states in the coming weeks. What's at stake? With the Gemini MiCA approval and Coinbase EU MiCA license serving as precedent, these cases could define whether MiCA's promise of harmonization will hold, how jurisdictional competition might impact investor protections, the degree of regulatory trust within the EU's internal crypto market. Vietnam passes landmark law defining digital assets, boosting AI and chip sectors. Vietnam has taken a major step forward in regulating crypto and accelerating digital innovation. A new law passed by the National Assembly legalizes digital assets and lays the foundation for massive state-backed investment in semiconductors, AI, and digital infrastructure. The move positions Vietnam as one of the first nations with a comprehensive legal framework for digital assets. Clear rules for crypto, and major incentives for tech. Black Small Square. The law on digital technology industry, passed with 441 out of 445 votes, takes effect January 1, 2026. Black Small Square. It formally classifies digital assets into three categories: virtual assets, crypto assets, and other digital assets, each with defined property rights under civil law. Black Small Square. The law ends the regulatory gray zone that pushed Vietnamese crypto startups to relocate abroad. What the law covers: Black Small Square. Virtual assets, used for exchange or investment, not recognized as currency. Black Small Square. Crypto assets, authenticated and transferred via encryption and blockchain. Black Small Square. Other digital assets, encompassing non-financial digital goods. Black Small Square. Securities, fiat tokens, and other financial instruments are excluded from these definitions. A homecoming for crypto innovation. Vietnam's crypto ecosystem had seen explosive growth despite unclear laws. Black Small Square. The country ranked 5th globally in crypto adoption in 2024, per Chainalysis. Black Small Square. Over $105 billion in blockchain investments entered Vietnam during 2023-24, mostly routed through offshore entities. Black Small Square Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh had previously ordered crypto regulation development to support his 8% GDP growth target. The new law is designed to bring crypto firms back home by offering both legal certainty and economic incentives. Vietnam bets big on AI, chips, and data centers. Beyond crypto, the legislation signals a bold national tech agenda. Black Small Square aims to grow to 150,000 digital technology enterprises by 2035. Black Small Square offers corporate tax rates as low as 10% for 15 years for qualifying tech firms. Black Small Square waives import duties and land rental fees for digital infrastructure, AI, and semiconductor ventures. Black Small Square projects investing $80 million plus in data centers or $160 million plus in chip fabs qualify for special status, triggering perks like 5-year personal tax exemptions for foreign experts. Vietnam explicitly states its goal to become an essential link in the global semiconductor supply chain. This landmark legislation is more than crypto regulation. It's a full-scale blueprint for transforming Vietnam into a leading digital economy in Asia. BRICS just launched a new energy alliance backed by Petro-Yuan deals. The BRICS Energy Alliance has officially launched a coordinated system of Petro-Yuan oil contracts, directly challenging the US dollar's dominance in global energy markets. With an expanded bloc now controlling 46 million barrels per day of oil production, BRICS is rapidly implementing currency shift mechanisms, including yuan-denominated contracts, rupee-ruble swaps, and local currency financing, marking the most significant threat to U.S. financial hegemony since Bretton Woods. How BRICS Plus is reshaping global energy markets and challenging dollar hegemony. Energy production powerhouse emerges Black Small Square. The expanded BRICS Energy Alliance includes Saudi Arabia, Russia, Iran, UAE, and Brazil, jointly producing nearly a quarter of global oil, totaling 46 million barrels per day. Black Small Square gas reserves are even more concentrated, with Russia, Iran, Qatar, Algeria, and UAE now holding 2/3 of global reserves. Black Small Square Petro-Yuan transactions are rising sharply. In 1 year, 60% of yuan-denominated crude oil trades took place on the Shanghai Stock Exchange, bypassing the US dollar entirely. Black Small Square strategic energy infrastructure projects like the Power of Siberia 2 pipeline, linking China, Kazakhstan, and Russia, are set to be operational by late 2025, further boosting BRICS influence. Payment revolution underway. Black Small Square energy payments are shifting away from SWIFT and dollar dominance. Russia and India now settle in rupee-ruble swaps. China and Saudi Arabia process billions through yuan-rial channels. The Riyadh Royal Court has reportedly reviewed the dollar-denominated oil contract system. Black Small Square. By early 2025, yuan-based oil trades represented 24% of daily Brent crude volume, a significant erosion of dollar exclusivity. Black Small Square. These developments form a parallel financial infrastructure, operating independently of Western-controlled systems. Development bank financing shift. Black Small Square. The new development bank, NDB, a BRICS financial arm, is aiming for 30% of all lending in local currencies by 2026, up from 22% today. Black Small Square. The bank maintains a $5 billion annual lending target while reducing its dependence on the US dollar. Black Small Square. Major projects now financed in local currencies include Nairobi SGR Railway renovation, Kenya; Johor Bahru Port expansion, Malaysia. Black Small Square. Petro-Yuan oil contracts are thus not confined to commodities, they underpin broad development financing as well. Challenges and future implications. Black Small Square. The BRICS bloc still grapples with internal tensions, such as the India-China border dispute and Iran-Saudi regional rivalry. Black Small Square. A unified BRICS currency remains elusive, requiring full consensus, and members have divergent views on implementation. Black Small Square. The US dollar still dominates, accounting for 59% of global reserves compared to just 2.48% for the yuan. But that gap is being challenged in practical terms. Black Small Square analysts describe this moment as the first defeat of the invincible army. Not a full collapse of dollar dominance, but a fundamental shift to multi-currency energy systems. A new global financial map in the making. BRICS energy initiatives effectively transform the dollar from a compulsory tool to an optional one. While the US retains unmatched military spending, $750 billion annually, its monetary control in global trade is no longer absolute. Through the petro-yuan contracts, local currency development loans, and alternative payment systems, the BRICS Energy Alliance offers a functional route for Global South nations to escape Western financial dependency. This marks the most substantial de-dollarization movement in decades, with real-world energy trade flows and infrastructure spending steadily redesigning the global economic landscape, outside traditional, Western-led frameworks. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com